Last ones. All right, court will resume with the April 21, 2022 docket. We're live stream here. And Miss Mount, you have David Ramirez.
Yes, Your Honor. Good morning.
Good morning, David Ramirez. It's a plea on both. Oh, no, just on one and then a possible dismissal. I got it already. I got it.
Thank you, Judge.
One plea, one dismissal on David Ramirez. All right, David Ramirez. Please raise your right hand. You swear the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Ramirez, you have two cases. You're going to plea on one, and then the other one's going to get dismissed, okay? All right, CR 22-03-313D, David Ramirez. Your charge, Class B misdemeanor theft. It carries a potential penalty of up to 180 days in jail and not more than a $2,000 fine upon conviction. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
You understand that you're entitled to a jury trial, that you're entitled to an appeal, and that you waived those two rights in writing?
Yes, sir.
Have you ever been declared mentally incompetent?
No, sir.
You understand that the court does not have to follow the recommendation after you give a plea?
Yes, sir.
All right. All right. And how do you plead, sir? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty, sir.
Are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily?
Yes, sir.
All right. State.
Yes, Judge. State offer plea document and offense report as Exhibit 1. Notification and certification of defendant right of appeal as Exhibit 2. Waiver of Article 39.14 disclosure as Exhibit 3. Waiver of risk and need assessment as Exhibit 4. State would also request defense counsel to stipulate to the venue and jurisdiction of this honorable court, and to also stipulate that evidence has been filed sufficient to cooperatively plead guilty.
No objection, and we agree as to venue and jurisdiction.
Without objection, so admitted. It'll be the judgment of the court that David Ramirez is guilty as charged in CR 22-03-313D. Recommendation, state?
Yes, Judge. The state recommends $300 fine, court costs, 180 days in the Alger County Jail, probate for 1 year, a theft course, a drug education course, 20 community service hours, and $252.77 restitution to Dollar General.
Dollar General, 252.72?
0.77, Judge.
0.77. Okay, there we go. All right. And then we have he's been in jail like 22 days, right? I think 22 days in jail.
Yes.
All right, we're making $100 fine plus court costs instead of 300. Then we have the next case, state.
Yes, Judge. For CR 22-03312D, Judge, that will be dismissed with the affirmation plea, Judge.
Court will dismiss CR 22-03312D, State versus David Ramirez. This case is hereby dismissed. So probation on the first one, dismissal on the second one. Do you have any questions, Ms. Mel?
No, Your Honor. Thank you for your consideration with regard to the fine.
And by the way, no community hours, and also lower the fine. All right, Mr. Ramirez, good luck with your probation, okay, sir? Have a good day. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. That's all the business I have before this honorable court. May I please be excused?
You're excused. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a great rest of your week.
You too, huh? Bye-bye. Anybody else with anything else?
Yes, Mr. Andre Maldonado.
All right,
He has number 8, number 9,
and that'll
and
be
number 11.
8, 9, and 11. Jeremiah's Chapa.
Morning, Judge.
Jeremiah- Morning. You said number 11, right? No?
Yes.
No, but number 11 is another name. Okay, first of all, Jeremiah's Chapa, and that'll be one plea and one dismissal. All right, good morning, sir. Please raise your right hand. You swear the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Sir.
Okay, you have two cases. You're going to plea on one will get dismissal. And good morning, Mr. Maldonado. All right, the plea is going to be on this one. CR 21-14-399D, Jeremiah's Chapa, criminal trespass, Class B misdemeanor. It carries a potential penalty of up to 180 days in jail and not more than a $2,000 fine upon conviction. You understand that?
Sure.
You understand that you're entitled to a jury trial. You're entitled to an appeal. Did you waive those two rights?
Yes, sir.
Have you ever been declared mentally incompetent?
No, sir.
You understand that the court does not have to follow the recommendation after you give a plea?
Yes, sir.
And what is your plea, sir? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
And are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily?
Yes, sir.
All right, state.
Yes, Judge. State offer plea document and offense report as stated with 1, notification and certification of defendant right of appeal as stated with 2, waiver of Article 39.14, disclosure as stated with 3. State would also request defense counsel to stipulate to the venue and jurisdiction of this honorable court, and to also stipulate that evidence has been filed sufficient to culpably plead guilty.
No objection to state's evidence, Your Honor, and so stipulated.
Without objection, so admitted. It'll be the judgment of the court that Jeremiah Chapa is guilty as charged in CR 21-14-399D. Recommendation, state.
Yes, Judge. The state recommend $100 fine, court costs, 118 days in the Hidalgo County Jail, credit for 118 days.
Court will hereby waive the fine and court costs. It'll be a time served. And the second case,
Yes, Judge. On CR 21-143-9, that will be discussed with the formation plea, Judge.
okay, the second case, Mr. Chapa, is CR 21-14-398D. Court will dismiss the second case.
Oh, Judge.
Okay, that,
Judge, if I may, I'm sorry, I forgot on the first one, Judge, the defendant is to stay away from J.C. Penney located at 2200 South 10th Street in McAllen, Texas, 78503, Judge.
South 10th, you said 2200 South 10th?
Yes, 2200
McAllen.
South 10th.
Stay away from J.C. Penney, okay? Okay, but in the first case, which was a 118 for 118, court will waive the fine and court costs. It'll be a time served. But you're to stay away from J.C. Penney on South 10th and McAllen. The second case is dismissed, CR 21-14-398D. All right, you're excused. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Maldonado?
Yes, he has number 11.
Oh, yeah, Mr. Maldonado has number 11.
It's an open case.
We have another case here, jail. That'll be Ernesto Rodriguez.
About 5 minutes. I'm finishing up
Yeah,
recording.
no, actually, I need 5
Okay.
minutes. I need 5 minutes, so I'll come back in a bit.
I apologize for that, Judge.
Okay, no problem. Ernesto Rodriguez, right? Okay. Okay,
He's not on my list, Judge.
all right.
He was a late add-on, and I confirmed with Lieutenant Garza this morning.
Okay.
It would be on the docket.
All right.
Okay, we can do Rigoberto
Okay.
Lopez.
Let's go. We'll wait a little while, Mr. Maldonado, okay?
Okay, what was the name on that other one?
Yeah, the other name is going to be, okay,
Rigoberto Lopez.
Rigoberto Lopez.
Yeah, Rigoberto Lopez, he was being uncooperative this morning.
Uncooperative?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna put it here, uncooperative. So we're not gonna do them today. Okay, Mr. Lopez, did you have another one?
Good morning, Judge. Yes, I did, Your Honor. As far as with Mr. Lopez, Judge, he was signed up for a plea, Judge. He was signed for a plea to time served on 2 cases and a dismissal on 1. The other case I do have is Rigoberto Mendoza. That is a motion to revoke.
Rigoberto Mendoza?
Yeah.
Okay.
Rigoberto Mendoza, that's correct.
Number 7, Rigoberto Mendoza.
Was that another add-on, Judge? Because I don't have.
Okay, was that another add-on? Do you know, Rachel, is that an add-on?
This one was not, Judge. This one was on the docket from yesterday.
Rigoberto Mendoza, CR 21-11-848.
I'm sorry, no, that's the one that was added on this morning.
That was add-on, okay. And then I have, well, no, I think Rigoberto Lopez is another one, right? That's the other add-on, right?
It's the one that's uncooperative.
Oh, uncooperative, that's right, uncooperative.
No, and my apology, Ernesto Lopez Rodriguez is the one that I added this morning. Ernesto Lopez Rodriguez.
Ernesto Lopez Rodriguez.
I think the confusion is there's 2 Rigobertos, one Rigoberto Lopez and one Rigoberto Mendoza. So we need Mendoza.
That's correct.
Rigoberto Mendoza,
Lopez is the one that was uncooperative.
right.
I think that's the confusion.
Okay. And so And then we're still waiting on Ernesto Rodriguez, right? Yeah. Mr. Maldonado has Ernesto Lopez Rodriguez. That's the open plea. Let's see who they have. I'll see somebody there before he escapes. Let's see who it is.
No, Judge. They had told me it was a Jorge Lopez that was being added.
Did I hear Jorge Lopez?
Yes.
That one that was. I don't think we have Jorge Lopez. With him.
Yeah, they told me Jorge Lopez, not Ernesto Lopez Rodriguez. They're getting
Okay.
them. They're getting them, Judge.
Okay, all right.
And
That was
then
a mistake.
And we also need Rigoberto Mendoza.
Yeah, we need Rigoberto Mendoza. That's another one. Rigoberto Mendoza. See who comes first. So right now we need Rigoberto Mendoza or Ernesto Rodriguez.
Yes.
Right? Either one. Let's see who comes. I have a question. If any of these guys don't show up today, can they come back this afternoon?
I don't know what the policy is, the jail.
Garza is calling them right now, Judge.
Okay.
Lieutenant Garza is calling them.
Okay. I was gonna say, Rach, that if we don't get anybody to this morning, can we get him at 2:00 or what?
believe so.
I know we have, but we have a civil
We
document.
have, we have a, yes, we have defaults this afternoon.
Okay. Okay, we'll wait a little while. I'm not too thrilled about that. Ready? All right, welcome back, everyone. Let's continue here with the April 21, 2022 docket. And let's see here, Mr. Flores. We have an empty chair there. I need him. There we go. Now the chair is filled up. Mr. Flores, good morning, sir.
Good morning, Judge. I apologize.
No problem. You represent Melissa Veliz, right?
That is correct, Judge.
All right, I believe she's ready for a plea.
And so are we, Your Honor.
All right. Please raise your right hand. You swear the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You may put your hand down. CR 21-08-673D, Melissa Rocio Veliz. Your charge, Class A misdemeanor possession. It carries a potential penalty of up to a year in jail and not more than a $4,000 fine upon conviction. You understand that?
Yes.
You understand that you're entitled to a jury trial. You're entitled to an appeal. Did you waive those two rights?
Yes.
Have you ever been declared mentally incompetent?
No, sir.
You understand that the court does not have to follow the recommendation?
Yes.
And what is your plea, ma'am? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
And are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily?
Yes, sir.
All right, state.
Yes, Judge. State offer plea document and offense report as State Exhibit 1, notification and certification of defendant right of appeal as State Exhibit 2, waiver of Article 39.14, disclosure as State Exhibit 3, waiver of risk and need assessment as State Exhibit 4. State would also request defense counsel to stipulate to the venue and jurisdiction of this honorable court, and to also stipulate that evidence has been filed sufficient to cover plea guilty.
Honor, we have no objection and we so agree to stipulate.
Without objection, so admitted. It'll be the judgment of the court that Melissa Rocio Veliz is guilty as charged in CR 21-08-673D. Recommendation, state.
Judge, I believe it's going to be a plea on 3 of them, Judge, and dismissal on 1, and 1's going to be an announcement.
Oh, it'll be another plea? Okay, let me get to the number.
So then 1, 2, 3, 4, and number 5.
Okay. Let me see here. Let me see. Okay, we got one plea out of the way. Let me get Melissa Rocio. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yes, Judge.
All right, I did the 5th case. Okay, we got 3 more pleas, state.
Yes, we have 3 plea, Judge, and one dismissal and 1 announcement, Judge.
All right.
The first one is the announcement.
Oh, I pled her on an announcement.
Right.
Okay, I want to put here and the number here and. So state, it's 3 pleas and 2 announcements, right?
Yes, Judge, essentially, yes.
Oh, okay. On court will hereby vacate the judgment on CR 21-08-673D, State versus Melissa Rocio Veliz. There'll be no guilty plea on this one. No guilty plea, no judgment. Scratch that. It'll be set for announcement. All right, Miss Veliz. Actually, you have 5 cases. 3 are going to be 3 pleas, and 2 are going to be announcements. Okay, ma'am?
Okay.
Okay, scratch the one we did first. That was set for announcement. All right. Here are the 3 pleas. CR 19-109-49D, CR 19-109-50D, CR 20-09-263D, all of them State of Texas versus Melissa Rocio Veliz. All right, here they are. First one, Class B, criminal mischief. Second one, burglary vehicle, Class A. Third one, criminal trespass, Class B. So the first and third are Class B misdemeanors. Each case carries a potential penalty of up to 180 days in jail and not more than a $2,000 fine upon conviction. The middle one is a Class A burglary vehicle that carries a potential penalty of up to a year in jail and not more than a $4,000 fine upon conviction. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
And for each case, you're entitled to a jury trial. You're entitled to an appeal. Did you waive all those 3 rights?
Yes.
2 rights? All right. Have you ever been declared mentally incompetent?
No, sir.
You understand that the court does not have to follow the recommendations when you give a plea?
Yes.
All right. What is your plea, ma'am? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty for all.
Oh, for all 3. Are you pleading
Yes.
guilty freely and voluntarily?
Yes.
All right, very good. State?
Yes, Judge. State offer plea document and offense report as State Exhibit 1, notification and certification of defendant right of appeal as State Exhibit 2, waiver of Article 39.14, disclosure as State Exhibit 3, waiver of risk and need assessment as State Exhibit 4. State would also request defense counsel to stipulate in the venue and jurisdiction of this honorable court, and to also stipulate that evidence has been filed sufficient to couple plead guilty.
No objection, state's evidence, and we so agree and stipulate on all three cases, Judge.
And without objection, so admitted. It'll be the judgment of the court that Melissa Rocio Veliz is guilty as charged on all three cause numbers: CR 19-109-49D, CR 19-109-50D, CR 20-09-263D. Recommendations, are they identical by any chance, State?
They're not, Judge.
Okay, CR 19-109-49D.
Yes, Judge. For that one, the state recommends $200 fine, court costs, 180 days in Delaware County Jail, probably for 16 months, an anger management course, 20 community service hours, $150 restitution to Euphemia Moreno, and the defendant should stay away from Euphemia Moreno.
Virginia. I think.
Virginia Moreno, okay. Okay, $150 restitution and to stay away from Virginia.
150, Judge. 150.
150, right?
Yes, Judge.
All right, and stay away from Virginia Moreno. All right, let me hear the other ones. CR 19-109-50D.
Yes, Judge. For that one, the state recommends $200 fine, court costs, 1 year in Delaware County Jail, probably for 16 months, a theft course, and 20 commercial service hours, and the defendant is to stay away from Philogonio Garcia.
Okay, I didn't get the first name.
Philogonio.
Julio Garcia, Judge.
Filimonio.
I'm gonna help out Mr. Quinn a little bit.
Oh, okay. I wrote it down. I got it. Felogonio. I got it. That was one of the cases where I was warned earlier. Okay. All right. And so, all right, let me hear the third one. CR 20-09-263 D.
Yes, Judge. The state recommends $200 fine, a court costs, 180 days in the Delaware County Jail, probably for 16 months, a law school course, 20 commercial hours, and the defendant should stay away from Velma Alegria.
Velma Alegria. Okay. Velma Alegria.
And the first one, it was Euphemia.
Yeah, the first one is Euphemia. IUFEMIA. Euphemia. Okay. Okay. And so I tell you what. Okay, on the first one is going to be $200 fine plus court costs, 180 over 15 months, anger management, 20 community hours. Court will hereby waive the community hours, and of course, 150 restitution to Euphemia Moreno, and to stay away from Euphemia Moreno. Second one, no fine, no court costs, no fees, no community hours. Stay away from Felagonio Garcia. Third one, no fine, no court costs, no fees. Stay away from Velma Alegria. All right, so they're going to run concurrent, Mr. Flores.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, did you get that, Miss Belize?
And then the other two.
Yes.
Okay, then we have two cases. Let me hear about two cases.
Yes, Judge. On CR 20-09-264D, Judge, that will be dismissed with the affirmation plea, Judge.
Court will hereby dismiss CR 20-09-264D. Melissa Belize, this case is hereby dismissed. And there's another one.
Right, and
Yes,
from
sir.
what I understand, defense attorney is gonna make an announcement on this one.
I'm sorry?
Defense attorney's gonna make an announcement.
Oh, yeah. Mr. Flores.
Judge, on CR -21-08673-D, I believe that it's a possession of a controlled substance, and that's going to be left open. We will attempt to revisit this, Judge. I asked for a writ on the other case due to circumstances involving my client.
Okay.
She's had a son that was recently diagnosed with cancer and is going to be treated or is being treated at MD Anderson in Houston. So Monday we have a writ, Judge, and I don't know if the court wants me to come back and file in this case for a reduction, or you want to tend to it now. I know Mr. Wynn's probably going to need some time on that.
What are we doing this one here? You want?
I mean, she's already here. We need to get people out.
Right. Could you want to do a PR bond or something in this one? Well, how about a PR bond for right now? And
Judge,
we can take.
you're not getting any argument from me on that. I'm trying to help her out the best I can. And Elise has promised me that she's not going to revert back to this behavior to tend to her son's needs, Judge.
Uh-huh. State?
Judge, let me take a look real quick. See what,
No, we're still talking about CR 21-08-673D.
Correct.
Okay, I think Rachel has an announcement for the court.
Okay, Rachel, you got something for me?
Yes, sir. On this possession of a controlled substance on CR 21-08-673D, I don't see that she has a hold on this case. She just has 3 felonies and 2 verification of incarcerations. And I believe those verifications are the cases that she already pled to.
Okay.
right, so she's not in jail on the,
On the
And those-
CR 21-08-673, she
Yes.
has no hold, and we currently have that case set for pretrial September 27th of 2023 at 9.
Okay, 9/27 at 2023
Yes, sir.
for, okay, pretrial. Okay. Did you get that one, Mr. Flores, for
Your
September
Honor.
27th, 2023 pretrial?
Yes, Judge, we did.
Okay, so there's no hold on this one.
and Judge,
Yes, sir.
I think, the reason why, we didn't plea out to this one yet, it was because there's a felony pending on the same transaction. that's
Okay.
why.
Okay, so then just have a hold. You should get on this one, right? That'll do it then.
That'd be perfect, Judge.
That'll do it. All right, thank you very much, ma'am. Your excuse. Have a great day.
Thank you,
Bye-bye.
Judge. Y'all be careful and be safe, Your Honor.
Yes, sir. Be safe. Thank you. Thank you,
Thank
Jill.
you, Judge. That's
Thank
all
you,
we
ma'am.
have.
Thank you, ma'am. Your excuse. All right, let's go to the mail section here and let's see who they found. Who do you have, sir?
Both individuals are present, sir.
We can do Ernesto Rodriguez first.
Let's do Ernesto Rodriguez. And that'll be an open plea with Mr. Maldonado.
Yeah, correct, Judge.
Ernesto Lopez Rodriguez. Okay, please raise your right hand. You swear the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
He's a Spanish speaker, Judge.
Okay.
¿Juras que el testimonio que vas a dar es la verdad, solamente la verdad y nada más que la verdad?
Sí.
Yes, puedes bajar tu mano.
You can put your hand down. CR 22-02-487D, Ernesto Lopez Rodriguez. Your charge here is a Class B misdemeanor, DWI. It carries a potential penalty of up to 180 days in jail and not more than a $2,000 fine upon conviction. You understand that?
Ernesto, en tu caso es CR 22022487D, el estado de Texas contra Ernesto López Rodríguez. Te acusan de una clase B. Bajo la ley es no más de una multa de $2,000 y no más de 6 meses en la cárcel. ¿Comprendes eso, sí o no?
Sí.
Yes.
You understand that you're entitled to a jury trial. You're entitled to an appeal. And did you waive those 2 rights?
¿Comprendes tú que tienes el derecho de apelar este caso? También tienes el derecho de que un jurado oiga tu caso. ¿Pero es correcto que has rechazado esos 2 derechos?
Have you ever been declared mentally incompetent?
¿Alguna vez te han declarado que estés mentalmente incompetente?
No.
No.
You understand that the court does not have to follow the recommendation after you give your plea?
¿Comprendes tú que la corte no tiene que seguir la recomendación después de que tú te declares culpable? ¿Comprendes eso, sí o no?
Sí.
Yes.
All right. You understand that if you're not a U.S. citizen, that you plead guilty in your case may result in deportation, exclusion from admission to this country, or the denial of naturalization of federal law?
¿Y comprendes tú que si te declaras culpable y no eres ciudadano de este país, eso puede resultar en deportación, exclusión o que tienen que entrar a este país bajo leyes federales? ¿Comprendes eso, sí o no?
Sí.
Yes.
And was that explained? Was that explained to you by your attorney?
¿Y eso se te explicó a ti por tu abogado?
Sí.
Yes.
All right. How do you plead, sir? Guilty or not
¿Cómo
guilty?
te declaras? ¿Culpable o no culpable?
Culpable.
Guilty.
Are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily?
¿Te estás declarando culpable libre y voluntariamente?
Sí.
Yes.
All right. State.
Yes, Judge. State offer plea document and offense report as stated with 1, notification and certification of defendant right of appeal as stated with 2, waiver of all authority from 14, disclosure as stated with 3, waiver of risk and need assessment as stated with 4. State will also request defense counsel to stipulate the venue and jurisdiction of the honorable court and to also stipulate that evidence has been filed sufficient to culpably plead guilty.
No objection to the state's evidence, Your Honor, and so stipulated.
Without objection, so admitted. It will be the judgment of the court. The defendant is guilty as charged. And a recommendation, please.
Yes, Judge. As before mentioned, that this is going to be an open plea, Judge.
Okay.
The state recommends $300 fine, court costs, 180 days in the Arlington County Jail, probate for 10 months, an alcohol course, an interlock ignition device, 90 days Texas driver license suspension, and 20 commercial service hours.
90 days on suspension of driver's license?
Yes.
Okay, 20 hours. Yes, sir, Mr. Maldonado?
Yes, Your Honor. My client, due time served, Judge. As of today, I believe she has, been 41 days.
I think it's like 46.
46 days, Judge. Yes, Judge. It's a Class B misdemeanor, the first DWI offense. And we're respectfully asking to this case.
Okay. Okay. No priors, right?
To my understanding, no, Judge.
Okay. All right, we'll take it $100 fine plus court costs, but court will hereby waive the fine and court costs, make it 46 days in jail. Credit for 46, it'll be a time served.
Señor Rodríguez, el fiscal estaba pidiendo libertad condicional, pero su abogado le pidió a la corte tiempo servido y el juez le ha concedido eso. En el caso de usted, 46 días, crédito por 46, es tiempo servido, en este caso.
Okay, time served. Thank you, sir. You're excused.
Gracias, se puede retirar.
Put something on the record with Mr. Rodriguez quickly.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Señor Rodríguez, espérese.
Yeah. You're going to put something on the record?
Yes, Judge. Just regarding his immigration status, Mr. Rodriguez, you are not a U.S. citizen, correct?
Señor Rodríguez, usted no es ciudadano de este país, ¿correcto? Yes.
And you understand with your plea of guilty today, it may have negative consequences regarding your immigration status, correct?
Y usted comprende que como él se declaró culpable en este caso, eso puede tener resultados negativos tocante al estatus inmigratorio de usted. ¿Usted comprende eso?
Sí.
Yes.
And you and I spoke about that prior to you signing your plea agreement, correct?
Y usted y yo platicamos de eso antes de que usted firmara los documentos, ¿correcto?
Sí.
Yes.
Okay. And that's it, Judge.
Okay. Court will note that before he pled guilty, court did admonish him on the immigration consequences. Okay. Thank you very much. You're excused.
Gracias, señor Rodríguez.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Maldonado. Bye-bye. Have a good day.
We need now we need
Who's the next one?
Mendoza. Roberto Mendoza.
Give me a number here.
Number 7.
Number 7. That'll be Rigoberto Mendoza. Okay, Rigoberto Mendoza, and it'll be Mr. Lopez. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Okay. All right, Lopez. All right, Mr. Lopez. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Or good morning, as a matter. It's still morning. It's been a long morning for me now.
Yes.
We have Rigoberto Mendoza. That's your client, right?
Yes, that's him.
All right. Please raise your right hand. You swear the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
You may put your hand down. CR 21-11-848D, Rigoberto Mendoza. This is a motion. This is a revocation proceeding whereby the adult probation office and DA's office are both alleging that you violated your probation. You understand that, sir?
Yes, sir.
Have you ever been declared mentally incompetent?
No, sir.
You understand that if the court does find that you did violate your probation, that the court may sentence you to the full amount of punishment that was probated back then when you pled guilty?
Yes, sir.
All right. Has your attorney explained it to you? What are the conditions of probation that you allegedly violated?
Yes, sir.
And do you understand them all pretty well?
Yes, sir.
All right. What is your plea, sir? True or not true that you at least violated one of those conditions?
True.
And are you pleading true freely and voluntarily?
Yes.
All right. State.
Yes, Judge. State offer waiver of rights, consent to stipulation of evidence, and plea of truth to state motion to revoke community supervision as State Exhibit 1, State also requests defendant to stipulate that he's the same defendant who was previously placed on probation.
No objection to the exhibits offered. We stipulate to bend jurisdiction. We also stipulate that he's the same individual that's placed in community supervision.
Without objection, so admitted. It'll be the finding of this court that Rigoberto Mendoza did violate probation as alleged by the state in CR 21-11-848. The recommendation state?
Yes, Judge. This is gonna be an open plea, Judge.
Okay.
That's correct, Your Honor.
Yes, Judge. The state recommended that Rebel be dismissed and probation extended for 3 months, Judge.
Okay. And Mr. Lopez?
Your Honor, we're requesting a time-served sentence, Judge. He has a total of 19 days as of today. It might be 20, Judge. Your Honor, this is a trespass case, Judge. The violations were failing to report and
Okay.
technicals, Your Honor.
There are many technicals.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. You said 18 days, more or less?
He has 19, Your Honor, for sure.
19. All right. No fine, no court costs. 19 days in jail, credit for 19 days served. It'll be a time served for Mr. Mendoza. All right, time served, Mr. Mendoza. You excuse. Have a good day. Thank you. Anything else, Mr. Lopez? Oh, does he have
No,
the
Judge, I have
uncooperative?
Yeah, ask.
Mr. Lopez, but I think he's been uncooperative, Judge.
Okay, Jill, on Rigoberto Lopez, that's the one that was announced earlier that he was being uncooperative, right?
Yes.
Okay, what do we do about those? I mean, what normally do you? I'm sorry. Yeah, they were fighting with you guys, or what was?
He gets real aggressive when you try to get him out of the cell.
Okay, you cannot get him on the cell. Okay, very well. Thank you, sir. And I think that's it, right? Thank you, Jill. Have a great day. Okay.
You too. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Bye-bye.